Hi, I'm Rob Tull with Path2 Coaching. I'd like to share a little bit about my story with you today, specifically about how I ended up on my own path too. Not too long ago, I was a perfectionist, workaholic, type A overachiever. I had 20 years in the financial services sector and held a prestigious position with a global firm. I was keeping up with the Joneses in many respects, and I was actually surpassing them in others. Superficially, my life was beyond blessed. But in truth, I wasn't happy. I was following the model that had happiness and success as contingent on completing all the goals and objectives in front of me. And every goal and objective that was achieved, a new one was put in place that was higher and farther and more difficult to get to. And so all the while it was goal after goal, promotion after promotion. And happiness and fulfillment remained elusive in this tomorrow space. And it would grind through that misery and say, it's just difficult now, it's just unpleasant now, or keep your eye on what you're working toward, or hey, this is life, Rob, this is just adulthood, accept it. The beauty of life is that it's uncertain, and I counted so much on happiness and fulfillment being in that time space called tomorrow that I forgot to accept the fact that sometimes tomorrow doesn't come. And when I reached the point when I realized my tomorrow was not going to come, I was burnt out. I was empty. All of my passion and energy was completely depleted from relentlessly working toward goals that I thought were supposed to deliver happiness and fulfillment. My assumption about my path was wrong. And the cost of being wrong was enormous. For the first time in my life, I stopped the grind and I questioned the path that I was on. I entertained the notion that maybe I could pick a different path. But I didn't want to give up on my goals. I didn't want to give up on my ambitions. I wasn't about to forfeit anything. But I was done with the path that I was on. And it was in that moment when I acknowledged that I had a choice to take a different path that all the opportunities opened up. The moment I took the blinders off and stopped assuming that this one path was the way, was when everything became available. This revelation changed the course of my life, and it ultimately enabled me to attain happiness and fulfillment now on my current path and still pursue my goals and ambitions. There are other paths to success, happiness, and fulfillment, and too many working parents get stuck on a single path that promises happiness and fulfillment only at the end, only after every hurdle is cleared, only after every goal is achieved. And the trap is, after every goal, there's another one. There's another goal that's higher, farther, and we have to run the race at an ever accelerating pace. I see it with my coworkers, my friends, my family members, even my neighbors. It's exhausting, but it's also scary. It's scary to consider an alternative because there's so much riding on the goals and the path that we've established so far. There's so much we've invested into our current path. It's my mission to tell you that there are alternative ways, that the path you're on is not the only path, that there might be another path better for you that can still get to those goals, and you won't lose everything you've invested in your path up to this point. Now, I'm still a bit of an overachiever, and that's because I'm passionate about progress. And my passion fuels my mission to help others, specifically working parents and professionals, to find the best path in their life, to get them the rewards they want from their path now, not as a consequence or a reward for achieving a goal or an objective. It's that your path to your goals and objectives should be lined with the emotional rewards that you want from your life. Path2 coaching is my forum to share lessons, insights, and techniques that will help you be able to find your path to and have your happiness and fulfillment now and still pursue those goals.